All right, welcome back to your favorite radio show, The Charlie and Maddie Show on 103.1 FM.
If you are just tuning in today, we are talking about immigration. As always, we'll break it down, bust a few myths, and take some questions from you lovely callers.
Let's start with the basics. Immigration means moving to another country to live, work, or join family. Legal immigration happens when someone gets permission, like a visa or green card.
People immigrate in a few main ways, through family, jobs, student visas, or even the visa lottery. Marrying a U.S. citizen can be a path too. Real relationships only, folks.
There are refugees, people fleeing danger of persecution. International law says countries have to consider their asylum claims, but some people want to change that.
Legal immigration is definitely possible, but it can be long, complicated, and expensive.
And then there's illegal immigration. That happens when someone crosses the border without going through a checkpoint or when they stay after a visa expires. People do this for different reasons, but it often means facing major challenges, like not being able to work legally.
All right, now that we've covered the basics, let's hear from our first caller. Who's on the line?
Hi there, my name is Alyssa and I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I heard somewhere on campus that there's like 100 million illegal immigrants in the US. That means like 1 in 3 people in America is an illegal immigrant, right?
Well, that's not quite right. According to recent data from the Federation for American Immigration Reform, about 18.6 million undocumented immigrants live in the U.S. That's roughly 5% of the population, not a third.
Keep in mind that there are 34.7 million legal immigrants residing in the U.S., and that's around 15.8% of the population.
But hey, we love the enthusiasm. Don't quit your J job, unless it's census work.
Wait, seriously? I gotta tell my cousin. I've been using that stat at parties.
All right then, you do that. Glad we could clear that up. And we've got another caller on the line. You're live.
Yo, what's up? Big fan of the show. I'm Taylor from New York, New York. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on increasing or decreasing immigration. What would that even do?
Great question, Taylor. And hey, shout out New York, home of bagels, Broadway, and people yelling at pigeons. But seriously, there are some good arguments on both sides of this question, so let's break it down. One big benefit of immigration is on the economy. Immigrants fill essential jobs, start businesses, and pay taxes. Many of them are younger, which helps pay for programs like Social Security and healthcare.
Exactly. And younger workers equal fewer out-of-office email replies. Just saying. But seriously, there are also some challenges. For one, there's resource strain. More people means more demand for housing, schools, hospitals, and so on. If a city isn't ready for that growth, it can feel stretched really thin.
Like that last slice of pizza at a party. You cut it into eighths and just hope for the best, but it doesn't always work out.
Another concern is job competition, especially in lower wage sectors. Some people worry that a sudden increase in workers could make it harder to find jobs or keep wages stable.
So yeah, immigration brings a lot of positives, but it needs planning. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing. And also remember, it often gives people a chance at a much better life. That's a really big deal.
Oh, okay, got it. That definitely cleared some things up.
And that wraps up today's episode on immigration. Next time, we'll be investigating whether sea lions are plotting to take over the economy. Spoiler, they aren't yet.
You've been listening to 103.1 FM, The Charlie and Maddie Show. Until next time, stay curious and stay out of pigeon drama.